Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Marshall live, and we are live here inside of the top paid speaker community. And like usual, I am back. I want to be able to provide some value for everybody that's in this community. You guys, we started this about 3.5 years ago, and I got to be honest with you, over the last 2 years, like I just sucked. I just sucked. I don't know if you're watching this and if you've ever gone all in on something, and then while after you went all in, like you just burnt out and you needed to take a step back, you need to take a breath, you needed to regroup. That's what the last 2 years has been for me. And so now coming back, I just want to dedicate myself to truly being able to give each and every single one of you inside this top paid speaker group, inside the $1 Million Speaker Secrets group here. I want to be able to give you every single tool that you need to win. I know that a lot of you know me, and there's probably even more of you that don't know quite who Marshall Live is yet, who Marshall Gillen is yet. So I'm going to save you the story. Okay. I'm going to save you the story. What I want to talk about tonight is I want to show you how to find speaking gigs fast. Okay. So comment below. Let me know that you're here. First off, if you are here, I don't care if you're live or if you're on replay, but let me know below what it is that you sell. Tell me what it is that you sell. And if you're live, especially, tell me below what it is that you sell, because I want to give you guys some live coaching if I can. I want to give you some live coaching. And right now I'm looking for the group right now. So I'm going to get in here, make sure that if you guys are watching this live and any questions come in, I can answer them, because that's the benefit of being in this group, right? Is the opportunity to be able to connect with people and learn how to get paid to speak. So let's talk about this. The reason I say, oh, my whole story, some of you guys know it, some of you don't, is because basically, long story short, I grew up with a traumatic childhood in my own right. Turned into addiction. Addiction turned into me trying to attempt my life when I was 23. A few years later, I lost my very best friend to suicide. And it was then when I realized, man, I need to do something about this. And then over the years, I've realized that my mission is to literally just help save lives with the power of vulnerability and storytelling. And so I'm like, I believe that if I can get enough leaders and I can empower enough leaders to turn their mess into their message and go out, and I can equip them with the tools to be able to not only just influence people, to persuade them to change their lives, to have transformation, but to be able to make a living from that so they can literally sustain themselves. And then we all in this group, we know that the more money we make, the more money that we can give away to help people. It's like my mentor, Cole Hatter, taught me. It's like, if you need $1 million to live your dream life, great. How do you go out and make $2 million, keep $1 million for yourself, and give $1 million of it away? And in that regard, I'm like, man, if I can empower leaders to impact and change other people's lives, and I can get them to make a whole bunch of money, to be free, to be happy, to be with their families, to enrich their lives, like, what are we talking about? And so I've set out over the years to perfect this ability that everybody has inside of them. You watching this too, right? The ability to turn your mess into your message and utilize that to create a movement, to create change, to change other people's lives, to transform lives. And so it's exciting to think about the opportunity to do that. And when I learned how to do that and I started making money doing it, I was like, that's it. I'm going to teach everybody about this forever. This is the greatest thing. And I've been coaching all day. Thursdays is a coaching day. And so I just got off my last coaching call with a stud client of mine, Alex Ramirez. And it's always such a pleasure. And it's just being my client Alex is 21, a 21-year-old business owner, and he's crushing it in business, literally crushing it. And he's so filled with joy. Like every time I get it, he's like, man, thank you so much. This is the missing piece. Just I am a speaker. I can do whatever I want. Like it's very empowering. And so I want to be able to give you that power tonight. So let's do this. If you're watching this, whether it's live or on replay, do me a favor, give me a like, give me a love. Let's make sure this gets up to the top of the timeline. And I want to go show you guys some really easy, cool ways that you can find speaking gigs fast, because I'm dedicated to helping you guys get your story out there. So I think that you guys can see me now. Okay, cool. So there's a few different things. You guys can see my computer screen. I said this in a reel the other day, but I don't know how many of you actually saw that reel. And I don't know how many of you are actually going to see this, but I'm going to drop it for you guys anyways. So there's two places that you can go find gigs right now instantly, like very, very fast. Okay. A lot of you reached out and you got my brand new guide, 30 stages you can book today. It's a free guide that I gave away. A lot of you reached out and you grabbed that. Like, that was smart. That is like the best way to get started. But like 30 different stages that you literally can be on like right now today. Okay. And so if you didn't get that guide, or even if you did get that guide, what I'm going to teach you right now is separate of that. This is something different. And so first thing we're going to do is let's go to I want to show you guys a place on the internet. where you can go find speaking gigs. Boom. Now, if you're somebody who wants to start to get some more practice, if you're somebody that wants to hit more stages, and let's be honest, if you're somebody like me who understands the art of speaking to sell, if you have a high income skill, if you have a high income skill like speaking for profit, then these virtual events are like a no-brainer. Like if you know how to close, so my mentor taught me, and what I teach everybody inside my inner circle and inside my mastermind is what's called invisible selling. Okay, invisible selling. So how can I sell to my audience without actually selling to my audience, right? And once you understand invisible selling and being able to speak to sell, you'll be like, okay, bro, like you're telling me I can go book these virtual events anytime and build a brand. And then listen, check this out, y'all. If you know digital marketing and personal branding, so if your social media profiles are branded out and there's like a link for people to go into the top end of your funnel, these virtual events are like the ultimate like authority builder. You just show up these virtual events, you crush it with your talks. And when people ask, oh, what do you have? Like, what do I have? Where can people find you? You say, listen, I don't have anything for sale. I don't want anything from you. Like, I'm a real person. Anybody watching this a real person? Yeah, I'm a real person too. So check it out. Whatever your favorite social media platform is, just go there, follow me, let's connect, send me a message, and like, let's just be pals. Does that sound cool? You know how many people are willing to do that when you lead like that? And then if you're like me and your page is the top end of your funnel and it's set up in a way that has you positioned as the expert, right? Which mine does. And there's one clickable link that leads to the offer or the lead magnet or whatever the thing is that you want them to see. Like, you could be doing one virtual event a day for free in your freaking underwear from Bali, right? Making money. You could be easily making 5 figures a month just through Event Raptor if you had something to sell. Okay. So you can come here and you can find all kinds of different virtual events that are happening. Create your profile. Boom. So you open this up, you create a free account, and you get started. Watch. I'll go back here so you can see this. I'm not affiliated with Event Raptor, just so you know. Like, I have no affiliations with this. Create a profile, find events to speak at, easily apply, and then share your content. So you fill out a speaking profile, and then it matches you with opportunities and gets you in touch with the people who could get that to you, okay? So super, super simple. Like, we don't have to make this hard, right? Okay, so let's go back to Google. I want to show you something. Okay, watch this. So I don't know if you know, but when you put something in parentheses in a Google search, like it searches for that string of words together. So if you go call for speakers, boom, look at all these events that are going to be coming up, right? Call for speakers training, call for speakers. There's always call for speakers everywhere, okay? People that are looking for people to show up and speak. So there's absolutely no reason that you can be in this group and say you want to become a paid speaker and tell me that you like legitimately tell me that you can't find places to speak. Okay. So if you downloaded that guide or if you got access to the guide that I sent out this morning, which was 30 stages you can book today, and you're like, Marshall, what is this? Like, I'm telling you right here, like, look at this is 2 easy, simple ways that you can go find speaking gigs. Easy. Okay. Watch this. There's this little website. You guys may have heard of it before. It's called LinkedIn. Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's up. A little laggy here in Montana. And that's a little laggy here in Montana. Watch, I'm gonna type the same thing. Call for speakers. Listen, if you're watching this, you gotta know something about me. Yeah, you gotta know something about me. I'm not very smart, so I have to keep things really simple. Okay. I'm really driven. I'm really hardworking. I'm super loyal, full of integrity, right? Very passionate, empathetic, but I'm just not very smart. Like, let's be honest, okay? But I'm very resourceful and I need a simple process. So if you're watching this, I don't care if it's live or on replay, do me a favor below and comment simple, right? Simple below. If you want a simple process, I'm giving you a very simple process on how to find speaking gigs. Look, this is 3 different ways. You can go over to LinkedIn, call for speakers. Well, that's not one, but look, final call, speaker nominations. There's all kinds of things over here that you can come and places you can go. Same thing you can do on Facebook. Okay. This is now 4 different places that you can go. You can type the same thing in here. So the point of it is places like this are are so simple and easy to find speaking gigs. You just got to take the time to do it. All right. So, anyways, I thought maybe this would help you guys. Some posts, come here to posts. I thought this might help you guys just to get an opportunity to see this. Hey, what's up? Some of you are just hopping on. Say hello. Say hello. I just got done sharing 4 different places that you can go find speaking gigs fast, like super fast. So if you guys didn't see it, again, it's eventraptor.com and then close quotations, call for speakers on Google. 2 best ways. Hey, what's up? I can't see who's live. If you're watching this live, say, hey, let's be pals. Okay, and if you're here, what can I answer for you about speaking? By the way, you all, if you haven't signed up for our next virtual, I'm hosting another 2-day virtual event. It starts September 1st, and it's September 1st and September 2nd. I'll actually put it down there on the bottom of the screen there. And you guys can go register for it. We're going to be spending 2 days at the speaker intensive. I'm going to literally be teaching the mechanics of how to host how to make $100,000 in 90 days through speaking at virtual events. So the reason I bring up Event Raptor is because it's super simple to go out and start collecting checks, basically getting people to throw cash at you when you're speaking at virtual events, which you can do from the comfort of your own home, right? Like I went out and got a shirt that says speaker, and I just speak virtually a lot. And then I really only speak in person anymore at my own events. But it's a way for me to stay in control of my time and my own money. That makes sense. Nick, what's up, man? Like if I was Nick, I would go on, he's about ready to try to fill his retreats and stuff. If I was Nick, I would go to Event Raptor, I would fill out a profile, and I would start looking for people who wanted to talk about breath instructors or people who are having virtual events about that. And once Nick's profile is set up and his offers set up and his funnels are set up, literally all Nick's got to do is just go online, fill out these, find places to speak at these virtual events, and then give a call to action at the very end. Oh, hey, you know what? I have nothing for sale. I'm not like everybody else. Okay. Is it cool if I just want to be your friend? I'll check it out. If you want to be my friend too, just go follow me on your favorite social media platform and send me a DM. Tell me where you heard me from, man. Let's be pals. People love that shit. And it's so easy to get paid. Like, I don't know why people make this hard. And so, anyways, at the 2-day event, that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you didn't grab your ticket yet to the virtual, you're going to want to grab that. It's $1 million speaker secrets. Literally, it's a new secret $1 million speaking strategy I've discovered. It took me from unknown beginner, literally from broke ass bartender to multi 6-figure speaker, literally in less than 12 months. I made my first 6 figures in 7 months and catapulted it the next 5 months. Like, bro, it was crazy. Okay. And during these 2 days intensive, I'm going to show you how you can use it to make $100,000 or more in the next 90 days or less without being famous, without having a massive list, without having a big, massive following. And literally, even if you're brand new and never done it before. So anyways, I just want to come on here and give you guys some value. I hope that's okay. 2 places that you can go find speaking gigs right now. And if you have an offer and if you've set up your profile as the top end of your funnel, then you should be speaking at these virtual events. Like you could be cleaning up, just adding paychecks to your like side hustle, from your side hustle, just from speaking, just from having the right offer set up. Like it's crazy. So anyways, yeah, I wanted to share that with you. And if you guys want to know more, like hit me up. I want to make videos. I want to help this community. I want to be able to give you guys the tools you need to go out and scale your businesses. Speaking and hosting your own events and then speaking at other people's events, like it's the ultimate authority hack, y'all. Like when we talk about what separates the people what separates the people who make a lot of money online from the people who don't is the people who stand out above the noise. They somehow differentiate themselves between everybody else. Like that's the separator. Like that is the difference. Okay. This is like the it factor. And it's not like you guys will hear me say, it's not the top paid speaker is not always the best speaker. The top paid speaker is always the best marketed speaker. Okay. So it really comes down to marketing and branding. You have to powerfully position your brand in a way to cash checks by being influential, by being exclusive. And once you understand the power of branding, and then you can use that to market your brand in a certain way through a certain sales process, which I've created a process called the top paid speaker, right? And so through that process, we're able to turn literally speeches into money. Like that's the ultimate skill. How do you turn a following into money? How do you get somebody viewing your videos to pay you cash to teach them a skill? It's an art. And once you know how to do it, you should go to eventraptor.com and searching Google for call for speakers and making you some money. All right. I love you guys. I didn't get any questions today. So we'll be back. And don't forget, if you haven't signed up for our coaching call on Monday, I'm hosting a 100% free coaching call. I don't want anything from you. I just want to help you. So if what we're talking about, you're like, man, I wish I could get some more help. Literally every single Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing a free Zoom call. Just get the link, hop on, DM me, text the number in the below, and I'll send it to you. Okay. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Thanks for hopping on, dude. I was just talking about some events that we have coming up, the virtual event. Oh, you know what else though, dude? I forgot to tell you guys. I'm hosting a real in-person event in Phoenix, Speak to Sell Boot Camp, where we actually teach the gangster. It's 3 days. We're renting out this spot. It's gonna be gangster. I'm super excited. But like that was what Alex, my client, and I were talking about on our caller. He's like, bro, he's like, you literally taught me that I can travel for vacation anywhere and just speak about what I'm doing and make money. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, there's power in it. I love you guys. And we'll see you soon.